Greetings, Stoic aficionados, and welcome back to our channel, Stoic Me Wise. Today we have a compelling episode for you as we explore 10 extraordinary lessons from Stoicism, so nothing affects you. Before we get into these enlightening lessons, please remember to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and like this video if you're eager to leverage in knowledge and wisdom to enhance your life through Stoicism lessons. Now let's embark on this transformative journey together and learn these very important lessons so nothing affects you based on the Stoicism principles. These aren't just theories, but practical, real-world lessons that you can apply in your daily life. Let's start. In the chaos of our daily lives, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, as if we're drowning in a sea of stress and uncertainty. Yet there's a way to find calm amidst the storm, a path to inner peace that has stood the test of time. Imagine this. Despite everything that's thrown at you, work pressures, personal conflicts, unexpected challenges, you can stand firm, unshaken, and serene. This isn't just a dream. It's the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us how to master our emotions and reactions to live a more fulfilled life. Today we dive deep into the heart of Stoicism, exploring 10 timeless principles that can transform the way you navigate life's inevitable ups and downs. These principles are not abstract theories, but practical tools you can apply every day to build resilience and inner strength. Whether you're struggling with a difficult relationship, feeling overwhelmed by your responsibilities, or simply seeking a deeper sense of purpose, the wisdom of Stoicism offers profound insights and practical strategies to help you thrive. Chapter 1. The Power of Firm Purpose. Picture yourself setting sail on a vast and seemingly endless ocean without a clear destination. As the boat drifts aimlessly, every shift in the wind and wave dictates its course, leaving it at the mercy of external forces. This is precisely what life feels like without a firm and clear purpose, directionless, unanchored, and vulnerable to the whims of external circumstances. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized the profound importance of having clear, unwavering purposes in life. He wisely observed, "Difficulties show a person's character, and the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it." This is far from a mere philosophical musing. It is a powerful call to action, urging us to seek and define our firm purposes. A firm purpose is not something that appears out of thin air or by chance. It is crafted through deliberate moments of deep reflection on what truly matters to us. It goes beyond mere career goals or personal achievements, encompassing the core principles and values we want to dedicate our lives to. This requires us to ask ourselves some profound and introspective questions. What do I stand for? What kind of person do I aspire to be? What impact do I want to have on the world? These questions guide us in identifying a purpose that acts as an anchor, grounding us amidst the inevitable chaos of life. Once you identify your firm purpose, it serves as a compass, guiding you through life's tumultuous seas. Life will undoubtedly throw challenges your way. This is inevitable. However, with a firm purpose, these challenges transform from insurmountable mountains into manageable stepping stones. Think of it this way. When your goals and values are crystal clear, the world around you seems to shrink. Colossal challenges become small steps in the journey towards your ultimate purpose. This inner strength, cultivated through Stoic wisdom, cannot be easily defeated. Epictetus reminds us that true power lies in our ability to stay committed to our purpose despite external obstacles. In the light of this philosophy, nothing is impossible, and nothing can shake your resilient spirit. Chapter 2. Crafting and Nurturing Your Purpose. A firm purpose doesn't just magically appear. It is meticulously crafted through moments of deep and meaningful reflection on what truly matters to you. It goes beyond mere career goals or personal achievements, delving into the core principles and values that you want to dedicate your life to. This process is akin to sculpting a masterpiece. It requires patience, introspection, and a clear vision of what you want to create. Imagine sitting down in a quiet, serene space, free from distractions, and allowing your thoughts to wander to the most fundamental aspects of your being. What are the principles that resonate most deeply with you? What values do you hold dear, and how do you want these to shape your interactions and decisions? It's a profound journey of self-discovery that requires you to peel back the layers of superficial desires to uncover the essence of your true self. Identifying your purpose acts as an anchor, grounding you amidst the inevitable chaos of life. It provides a sense of direction and stability, much like a lighthouse guiding a ship through stormy seas. Life will undoubtedly throw challenges your way. This is an inescapable reality. However, with a firm purpose, these challenges become more manageable. They transform from insurmountable mountains into stepping stones that you can climb, each step bringing you closer to your ultimate goals. Consider the analogy of a tree. A tree with deep roots can withstand the fiercest storms. Similarly, when your purpose is deeply rooted in your core values and principles, you can weather any storm that life throws at you. This grounding provides you with the strength and resilience needed to face adversity head-on. It allows you to remain unshaken and steadfast, even when the winds of change are at their most powerful. Moreover, crafting a purpose is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. As you grow and evolve, so too might your understanding of what truly matters. It's important to regularly revisit and refine your purpose, ensuring it aligns with your current values and aspirations. This continuous process of self-reflection and adjustment helps to keep your purpose relevant and powerful. Once you have identified your purpose, nurturing it becomes crucial. This involves a steadfast commitment to living in alignment with your purpose, day in and day out. It's about making conscious choices that reflect your core values, even when it's challenging. It's about setting goals that are congruent with your purpose and taking consistent action towards achieving them. For instance, if your purpose involves making a positive impact on the environment, you might choose a career that aligns with this goal, volunteer for environmental causes, or adopt a more sustainable lifestyle. Every decision and action, no matter how small, should be a reflection of your commitment to your purpose. Nurturing your purpose also means protecting it from external distractions and negative influences. It requires you to set boundaries and prioritize activities that support your goals. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your values and can offer support and encouragement. Engage in practices that foster self-awareness and personal growth, such as meditation, journaling, or reading inspirational literature. Chapter 3. Guarding your mind. When someone offends us, it's a natural human response to feel hurt and to harbor a desire for retaliation. Our initial reaction might be anger or indignation, which can cloud our judgment and lead to impulsive actions. This is where the timeless wisdom of Stoicism offers a powerful and transformative lesson. Our emotions are the result of our thoughts and personal perspectives. In other words, it's not the offense itself that disturbs us, but our interpretation of it. This realization is incredibly empowering, as it means we have the ability to choose how we respond to any situation. Imagine a scenario where someone makes a cutting remark about you in a meeting. Your immediate reaction might be to snap back or to internalize the hurt, letting it fester and affect your mood. But what if instead you paused and reflected on the situation through a Stoic lens? You might realize that the remark says more about the other person than it does about you. By reframing the event, you can choose a response that aligns with your values and maintains your inner peace. Stoicism teaches us to view such moments as opportunities to strengthen our patience and self-awareness. Each offense can become a chance to practice emotional resilience, transforming what could be a negative experience into a constructive one. This perspective shift is not about suppressing emotions or denying the impact of hurtful actions, but about mastering our internal responses to external events. Guarding your mind against external influences involves a deliberate and ongoing effort to cultivate mental discipline. It means recognizing when your thoughts are being swayed by outside forces and choosing to refocus on your own values and goals. This practice helps you maintain control over your emotional landscape, ensuring that you are not at the mercy of others' words or actions. Consider the analogy of a fortress. Just as a fortress protects its inhabitants from external threats, you must build mental defenses to safeguard your peace of mind. This involves setting clear boundaries, both mentally and physically, to keep out negative influences. It might mean distancing yourself from toxic individuals, limiting exposure to harmful media, or simply taking time each day for mindfulness and reflection. By guarding your mind, you create a space where you can focus on your growth and development. You become more attuned to your thoughts and feelings, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and purpose. This practice of self-awareness is fundamental to Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of understanding oneself deeply. To effectively guard your mind, you must also be proactive in cultivating positive influences. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, engage in activities that nourish your soul, and seek out knowledge that expands your horizons. By filling your mind with positive and enriching content, you create a mental environment that supports your well-being and personal growth. Another crucial aspect of guarding your mind is practicing emotional detachment. This doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent, but rather developing the ability to observe your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. When you encounter a situation that provokes a strong emotional response, take a step back and examine it from a distance. Ask yourself why you are feeling this way and what you can learn from it. This practice helps you maintain emotional equilibrium and prevents you from reacting impulsively. Chapter 4. Handling criticism with grace. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, imparted a timeless wisdom that remains profoundly relevant in today's fast-paced and often critical world. We cannot control the opinions or actions of others, but we can control how we react to them. This principle is especially pertinent when dealing with criticism. Whether it comes from a colleague, friend, or even a stranger, criticism has the potential to sting and undermine our confidence. However, embracing the Stoic approach allows us to harness the power to decide how much that criticism will affect us. Imagine receiving a harsh critique at work. Your immediate reaction might be to feel defensive, hurt, or even angry. But what if you could transform that initial response into an opportunity for growth and self-improvement? Handling criticism with grace begins with a fundamental understanding. The critique itself is neutral. It is our interpretation and reaction that imbue it with meaning. To effectively manage criticism, we must first develop a resilient mindset. This involves cultivating a thick skin, which doesn't mean becoming impervious to feedback, but rather learning to filter constructive criticism from unconstructive negativity. A resilient mindset allows us to view criticism as a tool for growth rather than a personal attack. It's about recognizing that feedback, even when harsh, can provide valuable insights and opportunities for self-improvement. Understanding ourselves deeply is a crucial component of handling criticism gracefully. Self-awareness helps us discern whether the criticism is valid or simply a reflection of the critic's biases or frustrations. By maintaining a clear and honest view of our strengths and weaknesses, we can objectively evaluate the feedback we receive. This self-awareness acts as an internal compass, guiding us through the noise of external opinions and helping us stay true to our values and goals. Engaging in constructive dialogue is another essential strategy for handling criticism. When faced with feedback, respond with curiosity rather than defensiveness. Ask clarifying questions to understand the critic's perspective fully. This approach not only shows maturity, but also demonstrates a willingness to learn and improve. For example, if a colleague criticizes your presentation, ask for specific examples of what could be improved. This turns a potentially negative interaction into a productive conversation that can lead to personal and professional growth. One of the most empowering aspects of Stoic philosophy is the concept of emotional detachment. This doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent, but rather learning to separate your self-worth from external validation. Recognize that criticism, especially when delivered harshly, often says more about the critic than it does about you. By maintaining emotional detachment, you can view feedback more objectively and avoid being overwhelmed by negative emotions. Constructive dialogue also involves knowing when to let go of unwarranted criticism. Not all feedback is valuable or delivered with good intentions. Developing the ability to discern useful criticism from baseless negativity is crucial. When faced with unwarranted criticism, practice the art of letting go. Acknowledge the feedback, consider its validity, and if it holds no merit, move on without letting it affect your sense of self-worth. Reflecting on criticism can also lead to personal growth. After receiving feedback, take time to reflect on it in a calm and objective manner. Consider the following questions. Is there any truth to the criticism? What can I learn from this experience? How can I use this feedback to improve myself? This reflective practice turns criticism into a powerful tool for self-improvement, fostering a growth mindset that continually seeks to evolve and excel. Stoic philosophy also teaches us the importance of patience and gentleness in handling criticism. Responding to feedback with patience allows us to maintain our composure and think clearly before reacting. Gentleness helps us preserve relationships even when faced with disagreement or criticism. By responding with kindness and understanding, we create an environment where constructive feedback is encouraged and valued. Chapter 5. Transforming Offense. Epictetus, the revered Stoic philosopher, imparted a profound lesson that continues to resonate through the ages. What frightens and dismays us is not the events themselves, but our thoughts about them. This insight is particularly illuminating when we consider the nature of offense. When someone offends us, it is not their words or actions that truly hurt us, but our perception and reaction to those words or actions. The power to transform offense lies in our ability to change this perception and manage our responses. Consider a situation where someone makes a derogatory remark about you. The initial sting of their words is undeniable, but the lasting pain comes from how you internalize and react to that remark. Transforming offense is not about suppressing your emotions or pretending that hurtful words do not affect you. Instead, it involves creating a mental space between the stimulus, the offensive remark, and your response. This space is a powerful tool that allows you to process the situation thoughtfully and choose a response that aligns with your values and long-term goals. To begin this transformation, it is essential to understand the source of your emotions. When you feel offended, ask yourself why the words or actions of another have such an impact on you. Often, offense stems from personal insecurities or unresolved issues. By identifying these triggers, you can start to address the root cause of your reaction rather than merely responding to the symptom. Next, consider the power of reframing. Cognitive reframing is a technique where you consciously change the way you interpret a situation. For instance, instead of seeing an offensive comment as a personal attack, view it as a reflection of the other person's state of mind, or as an opportunity to practice patience and resilience. This shift in perspective can significantly reduce the emotional impact of the offense and empower you to respond more constructively. Empathy also plays a crucial role in transforming offense. When someone offends you, try to put yourself in their shoes. What might they be going through that caused them to lash out? Understanding their perspective does not excuse their behavior, but can help you respond with compassion rather than anger. Empathy allows you to rise above the immediate hurt and see the bigger picture, fostering a more measured and humane response. Another effective strategy is to practice forgiveness. Holding on to offense and resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. By choosing to forgive, you release yourself from the burden of negative emotions. Forgiveness is not about condoning the offensive behavior, but about freeing yourself from its hold on you. It is a gift you give yourself, allowing you to move forward with clarity and peace. In addition to these strategies, cultivating a mindset of resilience is essential. Life is full of challenges and offenses, but each one presents an opportunity to build your mental and emotional strength. Just as a muscle grows stronger through resistance, your character is fortified through facing and transforming offenses. Each time you choose to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, you strengthen your inner resilience. Practicing mindfulness can also enhance your ability to transform offense. Mindfulness involves staying present and fully engaged in the moment without judgment. By regularly practicing mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, creating a buffer between the stimulus and your response. This heightened awareness allows you to observe your initial reactions without being controlled by them, giving you the space to choose a more constructive response. Engaging in regular self-reflection is another powerful tool. Take time to review situations where you felt offended and analyze your reactions. What could you have done differently? How can you apply the lessons learned to future interactions? This ongoing self-assessment helps you refine your ability to manage offenses and reinforces your commitment to personal growth. Chapter 6. Overcoming fear and shame. Stoic philosophers illuminated a profound truth that resonates deeply with human experience when they said, "We are the ones who assign meaning to events, thereby creating fear and shame within our souls." This insight reveals a significant aspect of our emotional life. Our perceptions and interpretations of events shape our inner world, often more than the events themselves. Fear is a natural response, often arising from the unknown or the anticipation of negative outcomes. It's that unsettling feeling we get when we face uncertainty or potential danger. However, it's important to understand that fear is not inherently negative. It is a protective mechanism meant to keep us safe. Yet when left unchecked, it can become debilitating, preventing us from taking necessary risks and pursuing our goals. To overcome fear, we must first acknowledge its presence and understand its origins. Ask yourself, what exactly am I afraid of? Why does this fear exist? By breaking down the components of your fear, you can begin to see it in a more manageable light. Often, the things we fear lose their power when we examine them closely and rationally. For instance, fear of public speaking might stem from a fear of judgment or failure. By preparing thoroughly and practicing, you can build confidence and reduce this fear over time. Shame, on the other hand, is a deeper, more insidious emotion that can make us feel unworthy or flawed. It often stems from societal pressures, past mistakes, or internalized beliefs about ourselves. Shame can be paralyzing, making us hide our true selves and avoid situations where we might feel exposed. Overcoming shame requires confronting these feelings with courage and compassion. Start by recognizing that everyone has flaws and makes mistakes. It is a fundamental part of being human. Instead of allowing shame to dictate your actions, view it as an opportunity for growth and self-acceptance. Reflect on the sources of your shame and consider how they have shaped your self-perception. Are these sources valid, or are they based on unrealistic expectations or past experiences that no longer define you? Practicing self-compassion is crucial in this process. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend in a similar situation. When you feel ashamed, remind yourself that you are deserving of love and respect, regardless of your imperfections. This shift in mindset can help you move from a place of self-criticism to one of self-acceptance. Another powerful tool in overcoming fear and shame is vulnerability. It might seem counterintuitive, but opening up about your fears and feelings of shame can be incredibly liberating. Sharing your experiences with trusted friends, family, or a therapist can help you gain perspective and support. Vulnerability fosters connection and reduces the isolation that often accompanies fear and shame. Epictetus also emphasized the importance of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. This principle is particularly relevant when dealing with fear and shame. You cannot control other people's opinions or the outcome of every situation, but you can control your response to these challenges. By shifting your focus to your actions and attitudes, you regain a sense of agency and empowerment. Engaging in activities that align with your values and passions can also bolster your confidence. When you immerse yourself in meaningful pursuits, you reinforce your sense of purpose and self-worth. This positive reinforcement can diminish the impact of fear and shame, allowing you to navigate life with greater authenticity and confidence. Chapter 7. Anticipating obstacles. The Stoic philosophers proposed a powerful strategy for navigating life's unpredictable journey, envisioning potential difficulties before they arise. By anticipating obstacles, we arm ourselves with the foresight and preparedness needed to tackle challenges head-on. This approach is not about fostering pessimism or expecting the worst possible outcomes. Rather, it's about cultivating a realistic mindset that enables us to be ready for any eventuality. When we take the time to imagine the hurdles we might encounter, we are less likely to be caught off guard. This mental exercise allows us to think through various scenarios and devise strategies for handling them effectively. It's like a mental rehearsal that builds our confidence and resilience. Just as athletes visualize their performance before a big game, we can visualize our responses to potential obstacles, ensuring we are mentally equipped to handle them. This practice of anticipating difficulties is akin to carrying an umbrella on a cloudy day. You may not know if it will rain, but you are prepared if it does. By thinking ahead, we reduce the element of surprise and minimize the impact of unforeseen events. This proactive approach helps us stay composed and focused, even when things don't go as planned. Moreover, anticipating obstacles is a way to develop a flexible mindset. Life rarely unfolds exactly as we expect, and rigid expectations can lead to frustration and disappointment. By acknowledging that challenges are inevitable, we learn to adapt and adjust our plans as needed. This adaptability is crucial for maintaining our composure and effectiveness in the face of adversity. One practical method to anticipate obstacles is through a technique called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This involves taking time to reflect on potential challenges and considering how you would respond to them. For example, before a critical meeting, you might think about what could go wrong: technical difficulties, tough questions, or personal nervousness. By envisioning these scenarios, you can plan your responses and reduce the impact of any surprises. Engaging in regular reflection can further enhance your ability to anticipate obstacles. Take time each day to review past experiences and identify patterns. What challenges did you face, and how did you overcome them? What strategies worked, and what could you improve? By learning from your experiences, you can better prepare for future obstacles and refine your approach to problem solving. Anticipating obstacles also involves maintaining a balanced perspective. While it's useful to consider potential difficulties, it's equally important to recognize your strengths and resources. Acknowledge the skills, knowledge, and support systems you have that can help you overcome challenges. This balanced approach ensures that you're prepared without becoming overly anxious or negative. Incorporating mindfulness practices can further strengthen your ability to anticipate and manage obstacles. Mindfulness helps you stay present and aware, allowing you to recognize potential challenges early and respond thoughtfully. It enhances your emotional regulation, ensuring that you remain calm and centered even in stressful situations. Another important aspect of anticipating obstacles is maintaining a sense of humor. Life's challenges can be daunting, but approaching them with a light-hearted attitude can make them seem less intimidating. Humor helps us maintain perspective and reminds us not to take ourselves too seriously. It can also be a great coping mechanism, allowing us to navigate difficulties with grace and resilience. Furthermore, anticipating obstacles encourages us to build a strong support network. Surrounding ourselves with supportive friends, family, and colleagues provides us with additional resources and perspectives. These connections can offer valuable advice, encouragement, and practical assistance when facing challenges. By cultivating these relationships, we create a safety net that helps us bounce back from setbacks more quickly. Chapter 8. Living according to nature. Stoic philosophers emphasized a profound concept known as living according to nature. This principle is about recognizing our true place in the world and aligning our actions with both our rational and social nature. It means understanding that we are part of a larger whole and acting in ways that reflect this interconnectedness. To live according to nature is to live in harmony with the universe and ourselves. Living according to nature starts with self-awareness. It requires us to look inward and understand our true selves, beyond societal expectations and superficial desires. This self-awareness involves a deep reflection on our values, strengths, and purpose in life. It's about asking ourselves questions like, what do I truly care about? And what kind of person do I want to be? This process of introspection is essential for aligning our actions with our true nature. Cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance is a key aspect of living according to nature. These virtues are not just lofty ideals, but practical tools that guide our behavior and decision-making. Wisdom helps us make informed choices and see things clearly. Courage gives us the strength to face adversity and take action, even when it's difficult. Justice ensures that we treat others fairly and honorably. Temperance helps us maintain balance and self-control, avoiding excess and acting with moderation. By living authentically and harmoniously with the universe, we can achieve a state of inner peace, resilience, and fulfillment. This means being true to ourselves and acting in ways that reflect our deepest values and beliefs. It's about living in a way that feels right and natural to us, rather than conforming to external pressures or societal norms. Living according to nature also involves recognizing and accepting the natural cycles of life. Just as the seasons change, our lives go through different phases of growth, stability, decline, and renewal. By accepting these cycles, we can navigate life's transitions with greater ease and grace. This acceptance helps us remain resilient in the face of change and find opportunities for growth and renewal in every phase of life. One of the core principles of Stoicism is understanding our interconnectedness with others and the world around us. As social beings, we are naturally connected to those around us. Living according to nature means recognizing our interdependence and contributing to the well-being of our community. This involves practicing empathy, compassion, and cooperation. When we help others and build positive relationships, we fulfill our social nature and create a more harmonious and supportive environment. Another aspect of living according to nature is embracing simplicity and focusing on what truly matters. In a world filled with distractions and materialistic pursuits, it's easy to lose sight of our true priorities. Stoicism encourages us to strip away the excess and focus on our core values and essential needs. This might involve simplifying our lifestyle, prioritizing meaningful relationships, and dedicating time to personal growth and self-care. By doing so, we create space for what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. Gratitude is another powerful tool for living according to nature. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude helps us see the good in our lives even amidst challenges. By regularly practicing gratitude, we reinforce a positive outlook and strengthen our ability to accept and appreciate life as it is. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives can enhance our ability to live according to nature. Mindfulness helps us stay present and aware, allowing us to make intentional choices that align with our true selves. Whether through meditation, deep breathing, or mindful observation, these practices help us connect with our inner nature and the world around us. They encourage us to slow down, reflect, and act with purpose. When faced with difficulties, we can ask ourselves, what can I learn from this and how can this experience make me stronger? This shift in perspective transforms obstacles into stepping stones for personal development. Chapter 9. The transformative power of mindfulness. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives is a transformative practice that significantly enhances our ability to live in harmony with nature and our true selves. Mindfulness is more than just a trendy buzzword. It is a profound way of being that invites us to be fully present in each moment. By cultivating mindfulness, we learn to stay aware and attentive, making intentional choices that reflect our deepest values and authentic desires. This practice fosters a deep connection with our inner nature and the world around us, encouraging us to slow down, reflect, and act with clear purpose. Mindfulness starts with the simple yet powerful act of paying attention. In our fast-paced, distraction-filled world, it's easy to get caught up in a whirlwind of thoughts, worries, and external pressures. However, mindfulness invites us to pause and bring our awareness to the present moment. This can be as simple as noticing the sensation of our breath, the warmth of the sun on our skin, or the sounds of nature around us. By anchoring our attention in the here and now, we begin to cultivate a state of calm and clarity. One of the most effective ways to practice mindfulness is through meditation. Meditation offers a dedicated time and space to sit quietly and observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. It teaches us to detach from the constant stream of mental chatter and instead focus on the rhythm of our breath or a specific mantra. Over time, this practice helps us develop a greater sense of inner peace and stability. We become less reactive to external stimuli and more attuned to our inner wisdom. Deep breathing exercises are another powerful tool for cultivating mindfulness. By consciously regulating our breath, we can calm our nervous system and bring our attention back to the present moment. This can be particularly helpful in times of stress or anxiety. Simple techniques such as diaphragmatic breathing, where we inhale deeply into our abdomen and exhale slowly, can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional state. These exercises help us remain centered and composed, even in challenging situations. Mindful observation involves paying close attention to our surroundings and experiences with a sense of curiosity and openness. This practice can be integrated into our daily routines, whether we are eating, walking, or engaging in conversation. By fully immersing ourselves in each activity, we deepen our appreciation for the present moment and cultivate a sense of gratitude. Mindful observation allows us to notice the beauty and richness of life that often goes unnoticed when we are preoccupied with thoughts of the past or future. The benefits of mindfulness extend far beyond the immediate experience of calm and clarity. Regular mindfulness practice has been shown to improve mental and physical health, enhance emotional regulation, and increase overall well-being. It helps us build resilience, enabling us to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and grace. By staying present and aware, we can respond to life's challenges with a sense of balance and equanimity, rather than reacting impulsively or getting overwhelmed. Mindfulness also fosters a deeper connection with others. When we are fully present in our interactions, we listen more attentively and communicate more effectively. This enhances our relationships, fostering greater empathy, understanding, and compassion. Mindfulness helps us recognize the interconnectedness of all beings and encourages us to act with kindness and consideration. Chapter 10. The Journey to Inner Peace. As we conclude our journey through these Stoic principles, remember that true power lies not in controlling the world around you, but in mastering your own mind and actions. The essence of Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot always influence external events, we have complete control over our reactions to them. This realization is the cornerstone of achieving inner peace, resilience, and fulfillment. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and let it guide you towards a more serene and empowered life. Inner peace is not something that can be found outside of ourselves. It is cultivated within, through consistent practice and dedication to Stoic principles. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. This shift in perspective allows us to face life's challenges with grace and composure, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is the importance of self-awareness. Take the time to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Understand your triggers and learn how to respond to them mindfully rather than reacting impulsively. This practice of self-reflection helps you to identify areas where you can improve and grow, fostering a deeper sense of inner peace and self-acceptance. Another crucial aspect of Stoicism is the concept of amor fati, which means love of fate. This principle encourages us to embrace everything that happens to us, both good and bad, as necessary parts of our journey. By accepting and even loving our fate, we can find meaning and purpose in all of our experiences. This acceptance reduces resistance and cultivates a sense of peace, knowing that everything unfolds as it should. Stoicism also teaches us the value of living in accordance with nature. This means recognizing our place in the world and acting in harmony with our rational and social nature. By aligning our actions with our values and principles, we create a sense of coherence and integrity in our lives. This alignment fosters inner peace as we no longer feel conflicted or divided within ourselves. Gratitude is another powerful tool for cultivating inner peace. Take time each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of abundance and contentment. Gratitude helps you to appreciate the present moment and find joy in the simple pleasures of life. Developing resilience is also essential for maintaining inner peace. Life is full of ups and downs, and setbacks are inevitable. However, by viewing these challenges as opportunities for growth, we can build our resilience and bounce back stronger than before. Remember that every difficulty you face is a chance to develop your character and strengthen your resolve. Connecting with others and fostering meaningful relationships is another important aspect of achieving inner peace. Surround yourself with supportive and like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire you. Engage in conversations that challenge and expand your thinking. By building a strong community, you create a network of support that helps you navigate life's challenges with greater ease. As you continue on your path to wisdom and well-being, Remember that inner peace is a lifelong journey. It requires consistent practice and dedication to the principles of Stoicism. Be patient with yourself and recognize that progress takes time. Celebrate your successes and learn from your setbacks, knowing that each step brings you closer to a more serene and fulfilling life. Thank you for being a part of this exploration of Stoic principles. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the like and notification button. Share your journey, your victories, and even your struggles. Your interaction fuels this community, guiding us towards wisdom, understanding, and above all, the art of turning every challenge into an opportunity. Here's to mastering the art of Stoic resilience together. Until next time, stay wise, stay Stoic, and continue your journey toward a life of purpose and tranquility.